Welcome to Slash Detroit for Wednesday, August 7th, 2013. Today's episode is brought to you by Benny Napoleon's Primary Victory Dance. The results are in, and Mike Duggan decisively won last night's primary election, with 45% of the voters spelling his name correctly. Sheriff Benny Napoleon came in second with 29%, and write-in candidate and barber Mike DeJean turned out to be a non-issue, garnering only 17 votes. But who came in third behind Duggan and Napoleon? Was it former top lawyer Crystal Crittenden? How about State Rep Lisa House, or maybe Tom Barrow, who got Duggan kicked off the ballot? No, third place belongs to write-ins that weren't spelled exactly Mike Duggan or Mike DeJean. This leaves Mike Duggan in the enviable position of being able to say keep the change to any legal fights over the remaining write-ins. However, lawsuit-happy activist Robert Davis is still suing to have Mike Duggan's votes discounted, and if he is successful, there's an outside chance that Mike DeJean, barber and 30-year-old first-time voter, could move on to face Napoleon in the general election. Brand spanking new police chief James Craig has found a place to trim some fat, and that fat resides in Mayor Dave Bing's protection unit. The unit has 20 cops and will drop down to 6, the same size as Los Angeles's. Head over to Fox 2 for the full piece, featuring just the right amount of Charlie LaDuff antics. As if we needed anything else to further the rivalry between Michigan and our southern neighbor, the giant petcoke piles down by the Detroit River are being trucked over to Ohio. There's currently no legal reason they can't return, but at least for now, we have some way to get back at Ohio for all the speeding tickets. In this month's edition of Our Detroit, everyone's favorite glossy pile of ads interspersed with the occasional bit of writing has put together a list of 101 things every Detroiter should do. But unlike list articles in other magazines, such as Cosmo's 500 Ways to Spice Up Your Sex Life, Our Detroit doesn't recommend anything that could scar your significant other, and they don't expand the list unnecessarily just to fill space. That's right, there really are at least 101 things to do in Detroit. Suggestions that we know exist but forget about include going to Hamtramck Disneyland, catching a roller derby match, and taking a tour of the Guardian building. Our Detroit can be found at posh dentist's offices all over the metro region. The Tigers extended their winning streak to 10 games as they defeated the Cleveland Indians 5-1, behind a stellar performance by Justin Verlander and a 3-run homer by Don Kelly. Shortstop Johnny Peralta served the first of his 50-game suspension for his involvement with the Biogenesis lab in Miami, as well as a possible positive test for a banned PED substance.